Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this Monday morning as Jill kicks off her Kindness Connection Challenge. My name is Mary Beth. I'm Jill's assistant, and I'm here to support Jill and all of you today, along with our other team member, Clint. I'm going to introduce Jill for you now. Jill Lublin is an international speaker on the topics of radical influence, publicity, networking, kindness, and referrals. She is the author of 4 best-selling books, including Get Noticed, Get Referrals, Guerrilla Publicity, and Networking Magic. Her latest book, The Profit of Kindness, went #1 in 4 categories. Jill is a master strategist on how to position your business for more profitability and more visibility in the marketplace. She is the CEO of a strategic consulting firm, and she has over 25 years experience working with over 100,000 people, plus the national and international media. Jill teaches a virtual publicity crash course, and she consults and speaks all over the world. She's spoken on many stages, including with luminaries such as Tony Robbins. She also helps authors to create book deals with major publishers and agents, as well as foreign rights deals. So everybody, please, jazz hands. Welcome, Jill. Welcome, everybody. Jill, take it away.
All right. Thank you so much. You know, I have this beautiful quote in front of me that says, "We don't have to agree on everything to be kind to one another." Could you agree about that? Can we give a double thumbs up if we can agree about that, especially in this time of division and craziness that we're all dealing with? Let's go ahead to the next slide. I want to show you some things around the power and the profit of kindness. So here's what we determined, that 15% of our financial success comes from our knowledge and skills, while 85% of financial success is formed by our ability to connect with others. Isn't that powerful, right? So who's up for connecting today in this beautiful kindness challenge? Just saying, throughout these 3 days, you're definitely going to want to be here. I'm giving amazing things away. Please come and spend 1 hour. That's all we're asking. A day to focus on that process of kindness, because here's what's important. Mary Beth, next slide, please, is the power of practicing really what I would like to call the conscious act of kindness, right? And so I know people talk about random acts of kindness, but I want you all to practice conscious acts of kindness every single day. And what does that mean? Well, I don't know. You know, whatever it means in your world, put it together so that literally, if, you know, listen, if I come to the end of the day and maybe I haven't done something, reached out nicely, you might get a text from me, or perhaps an email, or, you know, something to say, "I'm thinking of you." That's usually what I'll do. I also think it's really super cool to write thank you notes these days. You know, I remember during my year of kindness, right now, that's actually been going on all year, and I'll invite you to that in just a bit. My year of kindness, let me just tell you, hang on, I've got to show you one thing. Oh, it's too hot. I can't show it to you. I lit a candle over here because it's the Yes You Can candle on kindness. So this woman in my kindness, year of kindness, sends me this beautiful kindness candle, right? Now imagine what this feels like as people you send things to, you create connection to, because it is about connection. This doesn't have to cost anything. It's just really creating the acts of kindness. So that's what I'm going to ask you to do every day, is to be consciously creating an act of kindness. Okay, can we give a double thumbs up? Can you agree to that? Are you good with that? Who's in my year of kindness? I know Carol is. Hey, Carol, wave. Hey, Yvonne, wave if you're in my year of kindness. Hi, Dawn Marie. Yay. All right, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Has it been wonderful practicing every month the year of kindness? Give us a thumbs up on reactions, or thank you. Double thumbs up. I love that, Yvonne. Thank you. Thank you, Dawn Marie. Yes, because the power of practicing that kindness is what creates connection continuously. So thank you for being part of it. All right, let's go to the next slide, because here's the thing. When I wrote The Profit of Kindness, what I did was I really looked at and reflected on, what is it about kindness that's important, and actually created what I call pathways to kindness, or return on kindness principles. Rocks, because look at the screen. Kindness rocks. Kindness rocks. Do I have that right? Kindness rocks. There we go. Yes, kindness does rock. Can you agree that kindness rocks? Come on, does kindness rock? All right, give me a shake, rattle, and roll that kindness rocks. Come on. Yes, yes, kindness does rock. And the power of it is what brings that connection to you. So here's 7 things. And just so you know, a little inside scoop, my friends, up to the minute that book was due, let me just tell you, I was changing some of these pathways to kindness because I kept thinking about what is it that kindness is, right? What is it that brings return on kindness? And really, I reflected, I meditated, I asked God, I just sat there and received, like, what are the things that bring kindness to our life and that returns on kindness multifold? And so be looking at these, because in the breakout, I'm actually going to ask you all to, talk about this, to discuss this, to connect with each other about this. So take a picture of the slide, whatever works for you. One of the women in my Year of Kindness said she has taken a picture of this slide, has it actually laminated by her desk so that every day she's looking, going, what am I practicing today? Isn't that beautiful? I love that. So one of the first things, go ahead next, Clint, is generosity. And so when we look at generosity, we look at where are you giving back? What is it that you're offering to the world? Now, those of you who've been in my publicity crash course, who's been in that? I'm just curious. Who's online? Who's online? Who's been in that? Yes. Oh, hi, Ellen. Yay, Catherine. How are you? Good to see you. Yvonne, I know you've been there. So, you've seen in the publicity course, one of my give backs is that I'm always giving back to a nonprofit, and I actually invite a nonprofit to be in my course all the time, consistently, every single month, no matter what, right? And so part of that is, for me, the generosity of a give back. That's my in place generosity give back. And so I'm going to ask you, what's yours? Like, where are you being generous in your life? Where can you maybe need to have more of it, and I'm sure we can all find places that we could, right? And I think that's important. So just putting that out there to all of you. And in fact, I do want to say, as part of my give back, and hi, Patty, I know you've been in the course. So some of you have actually been in my publicity course, and I just said, no kidding, that I do give a nonprofit a seat back. Here's my generosity for this moment. If you know a nonprofit, we actually have 2 courses in November coming up. And guess what we would like? A nonprofit to be gifted a seat to the publicity course. So would you be so kind to direct chat Mary Beth Geronimo, who's on here, right? Direct chat her, please, and just say, I've got a nonprofit, and help us out, because we actually need your help to find our nonprofits. Just saying. So that would be super great. And that's an act of generosity from you. I know, Yvonne, you've been kind and helped us find that. So please do me a favor. If you've got a nonprofit, chat Mary Beth privately, please, and let her know. That would be super. Okay, so generosity. You got that one down. Give me a thumbs up if you got that one down. Like, not even like, oh, yes, I am, or I'm not, meaning for you, but that I get that, right? Where can I give back is the question. All right, let's go next. Next one is, Mary Beth, let's go to the next slide. Thank you. Compassion. Where are you compassionate in your life? And this includes for yourself, right? For yourself, are you compassionate? For others, of course. I find it's much easier often. Can anyone agree with me to be more compassionate for others than for ourselves? Give me a hello, yes. If sometimes that's you, yes. Yeah, me too. Like, it's easier somehow to practice that. So maybe that's the practice between today and tomorrow. Go ahead next. I'll show you. Next trait is grateful. What are you grateful for today? Do me a favor, post in the chat one thing right now. What are you grateful for? Post it in the chat right now. What are you grateful for? I love reading these. Rain, yes, Kat, I agree. Especially in California, Kat, if you're in California. Yeah, positive opportunities. Thank you, Jane and Becky An amazing book signing. Yay. Patty, the amazing people in my life. Thank you. Judy, family. Dawn Marie, friends. Gina, my coffee. Yes, my tea in my case. Thank you. Today, walk on your right foot. Yeah, Catherine. Prima breath. Thank you. Oh, Ellen, you moved to La Jolla. I'm jealous. Yes, yes. It's so beautiful. Oh, Mary Beth, great. We're getting nonprofits. Thank you. Yes, Yvonne, grateful to work with families of elders. And Heart Math, Catherine, thank you. And Trent, creativity. And Gillian, wow, 51 years. Woohoo, you go, girl. I want to understand the secret of that success. Beautiful. Could be talking about that, just saying. All right, beautiful. Congratulations, Gillian, I think is how you say it. Congratulations. Great job. Let's give Gillian, woohoo, high fives for 51 years of marriage, right? Woohoo. That's amazing. I'm going to share with you a practice that I actually took from Oprah. And I love that she would do actually 5 things she's grateful for in the morning. So here's what I am now doing. I am speaking it because, you know, you can keep a gratitude journal. Whatever works for you is what I always say, right? So for me, it's verbal because, you know, to think about a journal and I got to get it and I got to write it down, too much for my brain, especially first thing in the morning or maybe last thing at night. So here's what I did. I've now integrated 5 things I'm grateful for every single morning. I speak it out loud, usually to my husband, and if not to myself. And then actually we do it together. And that includes when we're sleepy-eyed, when we're groggy, when we're like on the run to our first appointments, whatever. Point is, it's a practice. It's a practice. And, you know, think about that word practice, whether it's spiritual practice, kindness practice, exercise practice. What is life? It's a practice. If we all had it right, then we'd be masters already. Just like kindness is a practice, so is gratitude. So I do it in the morning, 5 things. And guess what else? At night, 5 things. Again, I could be sleepy. I could be like, I just want to go to bed, turn off the lights. But I'll tell you, those 5 things, we speak it. And we actually speak it so that it's spoken out into the world. So that's 10 things a day that I am giving gratitude for. If you want to do this, just choose like maybe the morning or maybe the evening. But choose a time where you are actually absolutely expressing gratitude. You will see a huge difference because it's that thing about as we're grateful for what we have, you know how it is, more is given, right? So super excited about that. Okay, let's go next. I want to show you the next return on pathway. Positivity. How about that one, right? Now, you know, here's what I know is that it's very easy to sometimes focus on the negative. I come from a long line of warriors. That's not warriors, that's warriors. And here's the thing, I really had to learn, and I do mean train myself to be more positive, to stay upbeat, to stay in the positivity of what's possible. Okay. And here's what I know. If you have a positive upbeat, right, then guess what happens? More thing happens that become positive. And so I think that as we look at the power of what's possible for you, positivity is a key. So again, just look at it. Like I notice if I'm going down that worry train or negativity or judgment or whatever, you know, I just catch myself wherever I can. And part of it is not making myself wrong, not making yourself wrong, right? And let's see what we can do to right yourself and be more positive, even if it's a moment of, all right, I'll be more positive. And you insert and you, well, fake it a little bit. I am a believer that at times you have to practice a new habit and that makes a world of difference. Okay, so more positivity. And I joke, any of you who've been in my publicity course, you know that I tell you right when we start, and Mary Beth can attest to this, Clint can attest to this, that there is no negativity in my space. I don't care if, you know, one time I woke up and the sky literally seemed to be falling. It was red everywhere. We had a fire in Northern California. I mean, a fire like 20 minutes away. And, you know, we still started on time, even though I was scared, even though the sky was red. the good news is the fire wasn't that close, and it was close enough to cause an incredible red sky. And I found myself being anxious and worried. And oh my God, where's the fire? And are we all safe? And how are my friends? And all of that, right? But I will tell you that, and all of my staff can attest to this, that let's say for sure the first 30 minutes prior to any course I do, prior to speaking that I do, it's called no negativity in my space, right? And I actually will do ritual for myself to get my energy in a positive place, to be in a positive space to serve, just like always, right? So my question is, what are you putting in your space to be positive? That's really important. And what are you doing when you're not positive that maybe needs to be recreated or reenacted or even put aside for a moment? You know, sometimes there's a time where, I don't know about you, but I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to go for a walk and change my space, right? Or I'm just going to go hug a kitty. I've got now 3 cats. One died recently. And, I'll go hug a kitty. And that's what I'll go do. So whatever you got to do it. Make sure you have it in your life. All right, let's go next. Because flexibility, yes, we show you a slinky. I love slinkies, aren't they fun? And somebody told me, I think it was it in my kindness, year of kindness, that blessed are the flexible, for you shall not be broken, right? And I raise your hand if in today's world, it's been a little intense and that you've had to be more flexible than ever. Raise your hand, please.
Yeah, think.
Yeah, you think? Exactly. Thank you. Yes, we have had to be more flexible than ever. I mean, with client appointments, I mean, with time, I mean, with giving people space to do whatever they need to do, right? And so what I've really learned in this past year is flexibility and, of course, compassion. Lots of it. And I'm sure you can all agree. Give me a double thumbs up if you can agree to this. Flexibility is key for success in today's world. Absolutely. Let's go next, please. Okay, so when we're looking at everything in life, patience. How about that? How about that actual piece for this year? That's another for past 2 years, really, is patience. You know, I remember going in a restaurant recently, and I do outdoor dining, and half the tables were actually empty. And the woman says to me, "Oh, there's a 45-minute wait." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't get it. Half the tables are empty." She said, "Yeah, but our kitchen can't keep up with it." I'm sure you've all noticed that restaurants, all tourism, anything in hotels, things are a bit, well, lacking just because of staffing issues and other problems that everybody's having. So is patience something we all need to be practicing consistently? Oh, yeah. And especially as an entrepreneur. Who's an entrepreneur and business person here? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Yeah, beautiful. Because guess what? As business people, do you have to be more patient? Yes, absolutely. And I remember when I just share with you that when I was working on the chapter on patience for the profit of kindness, here's what's funny. Literally during working on that chapter, I got on the phone with the utilities company. You know, anyone ever been on the phone with a utility company, right? Okay, type in the chat, what's been your longest wait time? Come on, let me see it. Type it in the chat. Longest wait time on hold for a utility company, whatever. 24 hours? Oh my God. Oh, that's, Catherine, that's scary. Oh my God, seriously? Okay, I hope you got a little sleep. 90 minutes, yes, over an hour, Judy. Yeah, Dawn Marie, caffeine with Catherine wins. I think Catherine definitely wins. Catherine, gold star for you. Yes, avoid these calls, yes. 2.5 hours, wow. I thought an hour was bad. Judy, I'm with you. An hour, like seriously, an hour to wait on hold? For me, that was like ridiculous. But I'm seeing from some of you that I should actually feel good. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. My God. Okay, so do and should and can we practice more patience? Yes. Now I'm going to tell you the interesting thing about patience is that, I'll just tell you in general, I want to put this up front, that kindness does not mean you roll over, right? And that you take everything. No, actually, you have boundaries and you have policies in place. In my business, we have policies in place, right? We have boundaries, and yet we're kind. We have flexibility, and yet we help people, right? And we support however people need to be supported, because everyone is different. So here's the thing: have policies, have boundaries, and practice patience. Yes, good. That's a general good strategy, don't you think? Okay, good. Thank you. Beautiful. Mary Beth, thank you. Connection. Yes, it's all about connection. So I would ask you to look at, who are you connected to? What is your community? You know, one of the founders of eWomen Network says a beautiful thing is that your network is your net worth. Sandra Yancey, right? And think about that, right? What is your network? Who is and who are you connected to? And I'm not just talking, of course, business, but also friends. Like, where are your connections? Do you need more of them? I know in the pandemic, particularly, I was reaching out to single women friends in particular, because I know that must have been really hard. And so my question is, who are you connected to? And with your connections, are you making sure that you're reaching out? Where are the connections? What's happening there? Okay, so that's really key. Go ahead, Mary Beth, next. By the way, can you do me a favor? Post in the chat, what's your best primary connection? Let me see it in the chat, and let's take this off gallery. Post in the chat, what are some of your best connections? I know for me, it's some of my networking groups. Love my networking groups. My cats. Never thought of the best. Ooh, my clients, thank you. My husband, thank you. What are some of your best connections? eWomen Network Tribe, yeah. Dogs, yep. Yes, the animals are great, aren't they? Your daughter, thank you. CO Space and Friends, absolutely. I'm part of CO Space, I love it. My dog and best friend, beautiful. My family, my husband, my woman friends, beautiful. Yes, thank you. Your miracle group, thank you, Jane. I'm in that. I love that. Group of conscious people, yes. Financial support team, excellent. Your authors, Becky, thank you. The practice group in your coaching program, yes. And you know, here's the thing. I say the best connection is whoever's in front of you right now, right? Like all of you. Thank you for being here. In fact, thank you for being here. And before we go to breakouts, what I'd love to do is take a photo. Can some of you who are off camera come on camera for just a moment? And let's take a beautiful photo. Clint, can you help us out here? And for this, I brought you all a flower, a sunflower for today. Beautiful flowers that you all are. Hold up a prop if you'd like. Hold up something that's you. Oh, good. Look at all these beautiful faces. Yay. Okay. Oh, yay. Good. I like the books. All of you. Ooh, you going? You go, go, go. Okay, beautiful. Clint, you've let us know when you're ready. And those of you who are off camera, would you be so kind? Just come on for a moment.
Yeah.
Everybody smile. Clint, tell us
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. In 3, 2. Okay. 1 second. One more. And in 3, 2. Okay.
Beautiful. You got him?
Yep.
You're awesome. Thank you. Beautiful. So, my friends, we just went through the kindness challenge. Mary Beth, will you post that in the chat, please? What are the 7 return on kindness principles? And what we're going to do is we're going to actually, Clint, while you're getting people ready, let's see, let's do groups of 4, 5, actually. Let's do groups of 5. Those of you just know that we're going to put you into groups. So if you're off camera, we are going to ask you, please participate. Be so kind to help your group out. And what we're going to ask you in the breakout session is what trait, so look at those 7, what trait what do you excel at? Like, what are you really good at? People will think of you and they go, oh, she's so, he's so, fill in the blank. And then what do you need to get more better at? We'll just say more better. That's funny. That sounds like a 3-year-old. What do you need to get better at? I like that though. More better. That's fun. What do you need to get better at? And not like what other people tell you. What do you think? Like, I know other people might say, oh, you're so, fill in the blank. But what do you think you need to get better at? And then in the circle, we always like you to share, because in my year of kindness, we always share with each other our business and where you're from. And also, what do you need next? What do you need next? Okay. So those are a few questions in there. So you're introducing yourself. You're saying what you need to practice more of, and what do you need to give more of to yourself. All right, everybody good? Okay, good. And we'll have some sharing after that. So Clint, are you ready for the breakouts?
Yeah.
Beautiful. All
Ready.
right, everybody, press join. Go have some fun. Go be kind to each other. We'll see you in 15 minutes. Assign a timekeeper. Guys, click join if you would on your computer.
I was not invited to a group. room
yep.
yet.
Yeah, me too.
I am.
Oh, Mary Beth, you're on mute.
I'll move you guys into one moment.
Beautiful. Hey, Susan.
Hi, Jill.
Good to see you.
You too.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, let's turn the recording off. Cheers for spreading kindness. Come on, I want to see the cheers for spreading kindness. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you. I love watching you cheer in the rooms. It's so beautiful. And give me a double thumbs up if you had a great time in your room. Yes. If you met some great people. Yes. Oh, I love this. I can see the enthusiasm. Let me hear some shares, please. Let me hear some shares. We'll take three shares. Who's got it? Raise your hand, please. Let's see if you're going to share, or raise your hand in the chat is super great. Who'd like to share? Come on, don't be shy, especially around us. It's your new family. Anyone? Oh, good, Yvonne. Please do some sharing. Let's hear. And Carol, I see you next. Mary Beth, could you please spotlight them? Yeah, go ahead, Yvonne.
It was very interesting to hear everyone's characteristics that they need to work on, and ones that are their strongest. And I was just observing as it came to a conclusion that we all have these deeply feminine characteristics that, regardless of our external nature or interests or whatever, we have a lot of compassion and generosity and things like that. And I think that is really what makes us unique. I'm actually taking the Feminine Power course in coaching by Claire Zammit, and we really are exploring those characteristics very deeply. But we did find that we had, with our different interests and different professions, that we all could really relate to what each one of us was doing. And I really enjoyed this. It was really a pretty deep level networking for such a short time. And I was very happy to be there.
Oh, thank you, Yvonne. And you know what, my friends, we're going to do this every day, just so you know.
Cool.
You will find every day. I want you to make more connections. Remember, this challenge is only 3 days. So tomorrow and Wednesday. Who's coming back? Let me see. Come on. Yes. Thank you.
Can I just mention one last thing, that we noticed that several of us, including myself, needed to do more follow-up with connections. And so that's another thing that's a really big takeaway for our little group, is that yes, we sometimes make connections easily, and we love people, right? So nurturing the connections, we're not just talking about business connections, all of our connections that we have, because we're spread out in the world,
Yes, beautiful. Thank you, Yvonne, for that. And again, just a reminder to everybody, we will be doing beautiful breakouts, networking every single day. And this is only Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 a.m. on Zoom. Come back, same channel, same time. So super excited to see you all. Carol, please do some sharing.
Yeah, well, our group was, everyone was into generosity and compassion as the strength, which is probably what attracts us to you in your book. And everyone was into connections, you know, whether it was the depth of the connections or the breadth of the connections, or connecting with the clients who are our right clients and can pay us well. You know, it was all about connections. I also wanted to share a story with you. When I was a senior in college, some lady had donated a prize for a senior called the Roche Low Award for the student who showed the most kindness and thoughtfulness toward other students. So I won that award that year at graduation. And there was a girl sitting behind me who said, in a hoarse whisper and a stage whisper, "Carol, she's the biggest bitch in different
not.
strokes for different folks. There goes your niche."
I love that, Carol. And you know what matters most is that you've been being awarded and rewarded for this forever. So congratulations. And I love that story. That's beautiful. So my friends, I'm going to give away something in just a moment, but I would love to also before that invite you to practice this every single month in our wonderful year of kindness. We have many members here. Raise your hands if you're members. Woo woo! Yes, yes. Thank you. Mwah. Love having you. And what we're going to do every single month, Clint, go ahead and show the slide, please, is we are going to create this visibility so that you're being kind every month. We'll have amazing celebrities and thought leaders and people who are connected to you. Mary Beth, why don't you show the slide? He may be having some tech issues. There we go. Thank you. And what we're going to do here is have the opportunity in that monthly circle to actually do breakouts. We actually do 2 of them every single month with the most amazing people that you'll ever meet, because it's a kind community, it's a connected community, and it's a community of people that you want to be part of. We're actually almost 200 strong right now. And I'll just say my intention is to create 500. I'll call them kindness keepers. That's you around the world. And they are people from all around the world right now. So here's the thing. We're going to give and receive leads every single month. Just so you know, we're going to have amazing thought leaders who are celebrities. In fact, this month we have Bob Berg, who wrote The Go-Giver. We've had Marcy Shimoff, who is a Year of Miracles leader, as well as the Chicken Soup for the Mother's Soul, all kinds of amazing things she's done. So this circle alone is $197, just so you know. And then we're having a summit on World Kindness Day. We're going to bring together world leaders who are amazing and making kindness happen. And then, you know, in my space, connection always happens and miracles always occur. And so with that, in our year of kindness, what we're doing in our summit is we will still be connecting to each other always. In everything I do, we're always connecting to each other. So you're going to get both. You're going to get the year of kindness, and you're going to get our kindness summit for World Kindness Day. And if for whatever reason you can't make one or the other, please know everything is always recorded and you will always receive that as part of being a member. And then bonus for today and during this kindness challenge is that as long as you purchase this, basically it's only $97 for everything, and we're giving you the book. So just in recap, Clint, do me a favor, post in the chat, please, the link for this. And go ahead and click that link. Thank you so much. Go ahead and click that link and join us. It's only $97 for a whole year of kindness plus the summit. Super wonderful, super great to have you all. And basically, you're also getting the book as a bonus, and super excited to have you practicing kindness every single month. And just those of you who've been in my kindness circle already, you know that this was the launch price only. So anyone coming in from now on is going to be $197 just for that. So super excited to offer it all to you for only $97. Okay, so that's what you receive. Go ahead, click the link, come join us, and continue to be kind, because that is really important. And so for those of you who are registering for this, you absolutely are getting the book. Here's what we're also going to do right now. We are going to spin the wheel and we're going to give away one of my books, The Profit of Kindness. Woo, woo, woo. Who wants to win that? Come on, come on. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, yes. All right. Go ahead and put up the wheel of names. Beautiful. Let's do a wheel of names. And here's the thing. You must be present to win. All right, because that's life, right? You must be present to win. All right, we're going to click the wheel. We're going to hear some music, hopefully. I don't quite hear music yet. So that. Come on, Laura, sing it out. That was beautiful music. I loved it. I loved it. John Blum. John was on. Is John still on? I think John was. Yay, John. John, my dear friend, I haven't seen you forever, and I'm so glad you're here. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jill.
You're welcome.
It's great to see you too. And it's great to be here. And thank you for having this.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I'm so glad you won. That is super great. Yay, John is right. All right. So who's going to practice a conscious act of kindness today? Give me a double thumbs up. Double thumbs up. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Go into your beautiful day practicing kindness. And another flower for you to remember that kindness really does matter. I will see you back here at 8 tomorrow morning. That's Pacific time. But before you go, I want to read you what Jewel said. Jewel, the musician, she said, in the end, only kindness matters. Yes, in the end, only kindness matters. And you, my friends, are super kind. We'll see you mañana. Yes, hearts back to all of you. Woo woo.